And we're live. Hello, my friends. How is it going? Happy Sunday night. I'm so excited that we're here together again for another night of reading. I have had a really good weekend, but I realized it's Sunday and the book discussion for Moon Garden is on Wednesday. And have I started it yet? No. So this is what I will be doing tonight. I will be reading Moon Garden by Michelle A. Barry, the middle grade March group read, along with The Secret Garden, which I have already read. So doing okay, but I need to get that book read before Wednesday. So hopefully, I'm pretty sure it's going to be a relatively quick read from what I've heard from people. It has over 300 pages though. 300 what? 361. But I mean, look at the font. It's pretty big. So I should make a huge dent in this tonight. I'm hoping to make a huge dent in this tonight. But I would love to hear what everybody's going to be reading tonight. What are you up to? Are you doing other things? I feel like lately the all my lights in here are washing me out, or maybe it's this color that's washing me out. Maybe it's the blonde hair. I don't know, but whatever. I feel like I look a little washed out and blurry. I might need to find my my glasses wipe. No, that's a little better. Anyways, hi, welcome. Kim will be here, but only after 8 as I'm done work at 8. Okay, see you later, Kim. Going to be reading The Secret Garden. Love it, Danielle. Hi, Jenny. Cav is reading 13th Child by Patricia Reed, middle grade fantasy. I've been rediscovering my love for middle grade fiction. Yay! I'm so glad to hear that. I love hearing people diving into middle grade that don't normally read it. It makes my middle grade loving heart very happy. Hello, Amy. I'll be reading Strong Female Character by Fern Brady, a memoir of a woman who was diagnosed with autism as an adult. Very cool. Captivated by her story. Sounds good. Hi, Kathleen's reading Crenshaw, hoping to finish that one, and Secret Garden tonight. I'm reading Front Desk by Kelly Yang. I loved Front Desk in The Secret Garden. Jenny's reading A Little Princess. I love A Little Princess as well. I think I like Secret Garden better, but I do like Little Princess. Reading Night Watching by Tracy Sierra. Love it. Mary Lou, welcome. Just finished Raven Air and Raven Crown for middle grade March. Both very good. Not sure what I will read tonight. Fun. Hello, Suzanne. Reading An Arc of the Maid's Secret by Nita Prose. The entire series is outstanding. I love it. Starts with a big surprise. Fun. I'm excited to read that one. Oh, good, Kelly. Let me know how you're liking that. I have that on my shelves. Hello, Kay. Tonight I'm cross-stitching and hoping to finish the Twisted Ones. Happy reading to you as well. Hello, Judy. Finished Bear and the Nightingale. That feels like a book you would enjoy. Starting The Bones Beneath My Skin. Fun. Hi, Nicole is reading Stillhouse Lake. Saw the movie but haven't read the book. Just starting Unknown Threat by Lynn Blackburn. Cool. Hello, Kelly, reading The Book of Doors by Gareth Brown. Hi, Vaughn, reading 10 pages only of the classic Lady Audley's Secret every day and my regular book, The Banned Bookshop of Maggie Banks. Oh, you know what, guys? I've been slacking on reading my nonfiction pages. For some reason in the last week, since I switched to this book, I've definitely forgotten a couple days to read my pages of nonfiction, and today's day 70 of my 75-day challenge, but I do hope to continue the nonfiction part of the challenge because I've really enjoyed getting through more nonfiction, and I have so many that I want to read. So maybe I'll start by reading my 10 pages today of The Story of Mankind, because that's my current nonfiction. Lady Audley's Secret every day, my regular book. Okay, cool. Hi, Emily, Book Wanderers and Myth Makers. Love it. Hi, Pamela. Hi, Jane. Starting the life cycle of the common octopus for my book club and also getting in some work and some dinner. All the things. I don't know about that one. Hope you really enjoy this book. It's a little different than the movie. Oh, that's the princess one. Little Princess. Anne of the Island. Yay. What's up, Jen? Going to be working on Moon Garden tonight. Have to finish. Same, girl, same. Hi, Amy. Reading Moon Garden and Crenshaw. I will hopefully get some editing done as well. Love it. Lindsay is here. The girl. I loved Lindsay. Reading The Spectacular by Fiona Davis and loving it. Good. I'm glad. I love Fiona Davis in general. I'll be reading, Joanna's going to read Kills Well with Others by Deanna Raybourn. Hey, Sarah. Starting Famous Last Words by Gillian McAllister. I need to eat at some point, but who wants to plan that? Just go with the flow. Hi, Rena. I might read Fake It Till You Bake It by Jamie Wesley. That sounds good. Finished Moon Garden today. I've not done any. Oh, no, I did finish another book this morning. I'll tell you later. Hey, Christina's. She's reading Buffalo Hunter. Buffalo Hunter. Hi, Suzanne. Reading A Week in Winter. Love it. I'm meant to skip some of the hellos. What's up, Desi? Good to see you, Destiny. Good evening. Tonight I'm reading Daughter of the Moon Goddess. That has such a pretty cover. Pam is reading Moon Garden, reading The Ever King. If my Kindle will load, I'll start On Folly Beach by Karen White. Good luck with that. Hi, Sandy. Thank you. It's so frizzy today. I don't know why it got so frizzy. I don't know, but it is what it is. I also went for a long walk earlier, so I was outside, and that doesn't help, but thanks. It's fun to curl it every once in a while. It's like end of the day curls, but it works. Katrina, hello from Minnesota. Reading Emily Wilde's Map of the Otherlands. Fun. Hi, Meg. Meg's going to read The House at the Edge of Magic. I'm 40% in, and so far it's great. Good. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Ella Enchanted. That's a fun read, Deborah. Dealing with some back pain. Boo. I want to work reorganizing a bookshelf and make more progress in Kingdom of Claw. Not a Krista book. Jeannie going to be writing during the first sprint, but after that I'll be reading probably the first Keeper of the Lost Cities. Yay! I love Keeper. I am caught up to date on the Keeper series, which is fun. An Echo of Things to Come by James Islington, second in the Licanius series. Woo, 700 pages. Good for you, Angie. You're making progress. Finished book 5 and full steam ahead to book 6. It's so good. Katrina's going to read more of Bondage Breaker before switching to The Magic of Ordinary Days. That sounds cool. Thank you. I hope we both get into Moon Garden really quickly. Hello, Anne. Reading Jack and Jill by Louisa May Alcott for middle grade March. Good. Also working on Moon Garden. Nice, Kim. My daughter is reading the last book in The Keeper. I know. I can't wait. One more, and then we're done. It's such a good series. I don't know if you... Oh, yeah, there they are. They're down on that shelf right there. I have them all. It's a really good series. It's day 2 of my 9-day weekend. Yay for spring break. Yay. I'm hoping that your back doesn't bother you the whole weekend. And be careful doing like bookshelf rearranging with a sore back. I got to tell you, Emily, my favorite way I just did it the other day when my back is feeling sore, especially my lower back. Sometimes it's my mid and upper back, but Yoga with Adriene has a video that's called Yoga for Lower Back and Hip Release, I think is the full name of the video. And it's a very gentle, it's like 20 to 25 minute video. And I feel like it helps immensely to loosen up my back. And I am not flexible and I am not a yogi. So like I do it in the privacy of my home, but just the exercises and the stretches that she does in that video helps my back and my hips every single time. So if it's your lower back, maybe try Yoga with Adriene, Yoga for Lower Back and Hip Release. It's a good one. Yay. Watership Down. Fun. Reading reflections for my college students right now. Almost done, and then I can read for fun. Get it done, Christine. You got this. Rhonda finished Crave, and now I need to finish The Secret Garden. Good luck. Hi, Becky. Reading between two books, The Covenant of Water and Wish. The Covenant of Water, is that the real chunky one? Abraham Verghese or whatever his name is? Oh, yeah. I have it right there. It's really chunky. Good for you switching that up with a middle grade. Hello from New York. I'm going to be in New York next weekend, like New York, like the Big Apple. I'm so excited. Miss Eliza's English Kitchen. Reading All the Colors of the Dark, another chunker. Good for you. Hello. Reading A Novel Love Story. Good luck with that one. I won't share my thoughts right now, but how are you liking it? Good. Hello, Kim. Reading middle grade, The Girl Who Drank the Moon. Yay. And John Green's newest nonfiction, Everything is Tuberculosis. Good. I've heard one or two good reviews of that one. I'm giving A Novel Love Story a chance. There you go. Lizzie and Eat Sleep Read, unofficial buddy read right there. I'll be reading Sunshine and Spice by Aurora Pellet. Love it, Cassie. Hi, Braun. Not middle grade March, but I'm reading River Sing Me Home. Oh man, that's a good one. I really enjoyed that when I read it. It's a tough one at times. Hi, Melissa. Good Dirt by Charmaine Wilkerson. Another Front Desk. Love it, Becky. Hi, Breezy. Started The Amazing Mrs. Polifax. It is fun. Is that the first one? Yeah. Or is that the second one? Actually, I can't remember. I read the first one and loved it. Definitely. I don't know if I'll read the whole series, but I would like to read more because I really enjoyed the first one. Yay. Went to Barnes & Noble wearing your middle grade March hoodie. Way to represent. Hello. Reading The Truth as Told by Mason Buttle. Reading Dark Fall. Reading Birthday Girl on your Kindle. Need to take a break. Yeah, I today started The Bullet That Missed, which is, I don't know where it is. Oh, it's right here. Because I filmed my April TBR today. Talked about my March TBR, but I started this one today. So I also was taking a break from middle grade because I have this on audio and I need to read this one, but I can't get the audio of this one because I don't use Audible. And I think it's an Audible exclusive. So just finished New From Here by Kelly Yang and absolutely loved it. Love. Hoping to finish Secret Garden and work on Moon Garden. Just got back from the beach. Nice, Katie. Ready to read. Plan on reading Millicent Quibbs tonight. I really want to read that. I have it out from the library in this stack of library books right here, which I have not even touched, but I do have it checked out. The Impossible Knife of Memory by Laurie House Anderson and the Collected Schizophrenias. Ooh, fun. Hi, Barbara. Finished that Frozen Lake today. Yay! Got it done before your book club. Reading The Story She Left Behind. I would be interested in reading more of Patty Callahan Henry's older ones. Yeah, Mrs. Polifax is fun. Debbie read Broken Country last night. Going to start a reread of Catching Fire. Fun. Hi, Christy. The Lion Women of Tehran. Nice. Gonna start Secret Garden. Not sure if I can finish it and Moon Garden by Wednesday. Good luck. You might be able to. Start them at the same time. Listen to the audio of Secret Garden and read Moon Garden in print. Starting Book Wanderers today. Hi, Midge and the Jam. Hello, Jamsters. I love it. Belmar just started Belle Lamington. Love. Yeah, it's been part of my challenge, and I was doing really good up until this last week of missing days. It slipped my mind. It's crazy how quickly, once you stop doing a habit, how quickly, like, it doesn't stay in your head. Goodness. I was doing really good with it. Reading To Make All Things New. Need to read 10 pages of nonfiction. Yay. I'm so glad to hear that, you guys. Just finished The Let Them Theory by Mel Robbins. Excellent nonfiction. Cool. Hi, Jen. It's been a while since I've caught one of your sprints. I'm glad that you're here today. Working on grad school assignments, and then I'll be reading Murder by Cheesecake. Fun. I mean, if you gotta go, is cheesecake the way to go? Maybe. The Shining by Stephen King. Oh, I was so traumatized by The Shining when I was little. I read it when I was too young to be reading that book. Pulled my bread out of the oven. Oh, that's so nice, Katrina. Your house must smell so good right now. I reading The Foxwife and The Midwife. I'm also ear reading Nesting. I love that. Hey, hey. How's it going, Lori? Trying to finish All the Sinners Bleed. Super dark and violent, but good. Did you like it? That is the question. Reading Mind Games, reading Lost Bookshop, reading Only Survivors, Finding Langston. It is so, so good. Thank you, Dolores. It has been a wonderful day. I have the Kirby base from Pear Eyewear. This is the Kirby, and I like it very much. It's kind of like almost rectangular, just for the summer. Nice. I love book hopping. Totally down for that. You haven't missed anything. We're gonna start in by 3 minutes. My plan is at 50 to get going with a sprint. At 9 p.m. Eastern is the book chat for Wednesday for Moon Garden and Secret Garden, and it will be on the Middle Grade March channel. I hit my middle grade limit back to reading thrillers. Love it. I love Magic of Ordinary Days, both the book and the movie. Hi, Drew. Just joining in before dinner is almost done. What's for dinner? Currently reading The Eye of Darkness by George Mann, the next installment in the Star Wars High Republic. Fun. Mid to upper back. Okay, check. I mean, she does have ones for that part of the body too, and I'm sure they're great. I have a small bookshelf. I'm sitting in an office chair. The books have already been brought upstairs. There you go. Take care of yourself. Yeah, I'm sure she does, Vaughn. I just like her because she recognizes everybody's at a different place in their yoga journey. And one of her catchphrases is find what feels good. So if it doesn't look exactly like what she's doing on screen, not a problem. She does have shoulders, like basically all different kinds. For some reason, I avoided it for a while, but now that I've started, I'm so tempted to just buy the whole series, trying to wait until I've at least finished the first books. Good for you. It's probably wise. We could all learn from that. Hey, hey, reading Death by Dumpling, Thunderstorms. Oh, yay. The Quiet Librarian, Stinky Break. Oh, man, one washer and dryer for my building, and the washer is leaking water over the floor, and the dryer is broken. Oh, my word. Well, that's dumb. Oh, that's annoying. Hey, Denise, finished Tangerine by Edward Bloor this morning. Remember liking it in 6th grade? I don't know what that one is. Need to get back to my read through of The Wheel of Time. There you go. Hi, Ashley. Just joining. Currently reading The Rose Bargain. Nice. Oh, you did? I'm going to have to check if it's on my Hoopla. Every Hoopla is a little bit different, but I'm going to check. That's a good tip. Listening to my jars of black beans ping as they pressurize. Love productive days and finishing with restful reading. Got to make some herbal tea. I'm going to make some tea later as well, for sure. New from here. Oh, good. You also liked it. Ladies' Guide to Marvels and Misadventures and loving it. Nice. Amazing is the second one. Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that it's as fun as the first one. Yay for springs. I got you, Jamie. I'm glad that you're happy to have sprints. I would love to do some serious reading. Lasagna means I love you. It is so sweet. Hi, Elma. Halfway through Secret Garden. One more middle grade next week. You got it. Jamsters. Doing the hamster dance. We are the Jamsters need shirts. Oh, my word. Reading Rebecca. Bookshelf is organized. 3 Times Lucky is a fun one. Reading Moon Garden tonight. Read 100 pages this afternoon. Super fast read so far. I'm enjoying it. Awesome. I'm glad to hear that it's a quick read because I'm excited to dive into it. And I only have till Wednesday. Reading with my eyeballs, Dial A for Aunties, and listening to The Bullet That Missed. Hey, I'm listening to The Bullet That Missed too. We're on the same page, Talanda. Need something light. Oh, yeah, after Great Alone. Amanda, what's up, girl? Read the first chapter of Moon Garden. We'll read more tonight. Perfect. Well, let's all grab our books and dive into a sprint. We're going to do half-hour-ish sprints. So we're going to go till 20. 20 after, and I hope that you enjoy whatever it is that you read or do. Get stuff done if you need to. And I will see you here back here in 30 minutes. All right, all right. Come on back. How did that sprint go for everybody? I made it 11% into Moon Garden. Chapter, does it say what chapter I'm on? Doesn't say. Doesn't say. No. No, I don't know. I don't know how far I'm in. I don't know. I'm trying to find where I made it. Miss Hodger, a word. Okay, there we are. 44, 43. 42. There we go. Found my spot. I'm on page 42. Not so bad for one sprint. How did everybody else do? I also started a side-by-side comparison. Not comparison, but like Moon Garden and Secret Garden. I'm just kind of going to make note of different things, whether they're the same or different, just to have a little fun with it since I just read Secret Garden a couple days ago. So I thought that would be a fun way to kind of mark what I'm reading and like the comparison of the two since it's a retelling. Amanda is here. Amanda, what's up, girl? Listening to Secret Garden. Just found, okay. I also found Moon Garden on Hoopla. So thank you, Jen, for telling all of that. I would get a Book Jamsters t-shirt. Thanks for mentioning Moon Garden. Yeah, gonna start after my current audio is finished. Not in time for the chat, though. Hi, Kirsten. Gonna be listening to Cozy Mystery called Bayou Book Thief while I write Get Out the Vote postcards to Wisconsin voters. Nice. Thank you. As soon as I get my kids to bed, I'll be joining in. Excited for sprints tonight, going back and forth between Will's Race for Home and The Star That Always Stays. Nice. Hi, Kelly. The Book Jamsters is a fun idea. I'd grab one of those too. Oh man, Amanda, I need you to design a t-shirt. I love it. I would like to do some merch this year, maybe. Have a few ideas. Thank you, Jill. Thanks, everybody. Hi, reading Wayward. I hope you enjoy it. Going to continue the Lost Ticket. I love that one. Just got home. Hey, Jen, had to run to Target and stopped at Culver's for a little treat. Nice. I'm here joining in now at work and then when I get home. Love it. This ambient room is Hobbit Village. Hobbit Village ambience. Nighttime in the Shire. Calming nature sounds. Occasional rain. It's on Rain Rider Ambience is the channel. Finished To Make All Things New by Carol Porter. Good job for a finish. Didn't read, got ready for bed and have a large cup of tea steeping now. I'm going to do that next sprint. I'm going to make some tea and some yogurt with protein powder in it for dessert. Or maybe just eat. I have 000 yogurts right now. I might just eat one of those. No, I like the one with the chocolate. And I've been adding a little extra cocoa to it as well lately, just to make it extra chocolatey without the extra sugar. Listened to 4 chapters of Moon Garden and made some cinnamon rolls. What? You made really good progress. I have no idea what chapter number I'm on. I'm in 6, in the middle of chapter 6. Got to a 454 of 626. Fun. That there's something about those numbers being similar that is very satisfying. Hi, Valerie. Reading Society of Lies, listening to A Most Agreeable Murder. Enjoy. Instead of reading Secret Garden, I finished listening to The Tao of Pooh. Fun. Read 20 pages, washed my face, took some headache meds, drank some water because Krista told me to. It's true. I did. I told you to drink water. Well, I was starting to get a headache today. You know, when I get migraines, my eyes go a little wonky. And I was driving home from lunch after church today and was starting to get that weird vision stuff. So I realized I hadn't drank hardly anything yet today. So I took some medicine, drank a huge glass of water, and just laid down, and it did the trick. I mean, I still have a little bit of attention, like it's not bad. It's just a little bit, but drinking water helps. Am I frozen? Sorry. I don't think I'm frozen anymore, hopefully. I love The Tao of Pooh, 28 pages in Lions of Little Rock, just starting the book. But you do like the writing. Well, that's good. I think I read The Secret Life of a Daisy by her and enjoyed that one. Just started The Castle of Tangled Magic. Fun. Actually, that was not a favorite of mine. But I hope you enjoy it better than I did. I need to pick out an audiobook for tonight and do some cleaning and organizing. Getting ready for the week. Only 30 pages left in Crenshaw. After that sprint, we'll finish in the next one. Nice. You definitely will. On page 106 of A Novel Love Story, if I'm being honest, it's a bit slow and boring. Yeah, it definitely did not live up to its potential for me. I won't say it's hype because I don't think I've heard anyone say that they really liked it. I just feel like the idea was so good and it fell so flat for me. Read 25 pages of Just for the Summer. Love. Trying a new experiment in the kitchen, which was supposed to be a set it and forget it. Well, tell us more. Is it working? Got to 138 out of 384. Reading Prairie Lotus and The Secret Garden. Decided I better start Moon Garden, but we'll switch to strong female character this next sprint. Nice. Made it to chapter 4 in the book Wanderers. Reading Sea Garden. Love. Hello, hello. Reading A Mammoth, Truman by David McCullough. So happy to see this reading sprint. Woo-hoo, to light a fire under you. I love it. Suzanne read 14 pages. Joanna did the dishes and put some laundry away. Hello, Rosemary. Read 36 pages in Length of a String. That's on my short list for the rest of this month. I don't know if I'll get to it because, well, it depends on if I can get the audio because I'm going to be away next weekend and I'm not going to be bringing many books with me, maybe one. But I'm going to have my Kindle possibly, or I might just use my Kindle app on my phone and do audiobooks on my phone. So we'll see if I can get that on audio. Got a grad assignment done, ready to read Prairie Lotus. Hi, Jeannie. Got my reading planner set up for the next week and read to 76, large print in Beach Town by Mary Kay Andrews. I love some of you reading some summary books. That's fun. Hi, PJ. Hi to Amanda. Just got 340 words written on a writing exercise I was doing. So next sprint. Oh, I did my Duolingo at like 12:05 yesterday. I was doing it before it crossed over into midnight. So I got yesterday's and today's done at like the same time. But I think I don't know yet. Actually, Sundays it resets to see if you stay in your league or whatever, right? I might have dropped down. Let's see. What are you doing? What language are you doing, Jeannie? 22 pages in Borrowed Moon Garden on Hoopla. There's 2 hours left and I'm on the cusp. I better do some more because I'm like the first one above the demotion zone and I've been demoted for the last 2 weeks. So I need to do a little more Duolingo as well. Will's Race for Home was amazing. Amanda designed one. I'll buy it. Read 2.5 pages. Merch. You guys are funny. Why are there no reading sprints that make more sense for those of us who live on the West Coast of North? Yeah, I don't know. Like there are booktubers who live on the West Coast. I'm sorry. Yeah. If there was one that started at 7. Yeah, for me, that's like 10 o'clock, so I'm not starting at 10, right? Oh, I want to continue reading Around the World in 80 Days, but I have to do my meal prep or starve this week. Turns out my stomach is my priority. Well, that needs to happen. I'm gonna meal prep. I think I'm gonna make a couple jar salads for lunches this week because I'm trying to, since I'm going away next weekend, I don't want to make too much more stuff, but I've got stuff in the fridge that I can throw together a couple salads to have ready for lunches, and that will be easy. So I'll do that and make some tea during the next sprint while I'm listening. This year, I'm trying to do a featured book from a different YouTuber each month. January was Gabby's Book Troop. February is the Bookless Thursday book. And this month is your Middle Grade March. And I read Alabrijes. Nice, Connie. How did you like Alabrijes? Yeah, and only run until 6. I know. I'm sorry. You got to find some of those West Coast booktubers. Get Gloria. She's the only one I can think of off the top of my head. Gloria's in Oregon. Get her to do some sprints, but she's got a little one, so that might be tough. Hello, no worries, Kat. Reading Voyage of the Damned by Frances White. Hi, Lena. Listening to Just the Nicest Couple by Mary Kubica, 57% through. Or they happen when people are at work. Yeah, I know a lot of people have been doing like all day ones this year. That's a newer trend that I've seen amongst people that I follow, to do long sprints, but like start during the day, because I guess they work from home or whatever and they have that freedom. I don't know. Loving the setting for Bayou Book Thief, but having to make notes to keep track of the multitude of characters. Yeah, sometimes I have to do that too. Not frozen for me. Good. 3 p.m. Pacific isn't evening. It's mid-afternoon. Yeah. I don't know what to tell you. Sorry, Melissa. Instead of my middle grade books, I started reading The Teller of Small Fortunes by Julie Leon. That's fine. Yeah, agree. I'm sure there are those other West Coasters out there. Length of a String is delightful. Ooh, I'm hoping to read that. Another vote for reading Length of the String. It was so good. We got you, Melissa. It's just I can't keep up with the comments that come in. So I'm a couple minutes behind, I think, right now. Learned instead of having empty jars on the shelf, can water. Sounds crazy, but it contributes to water stored for emergencies and clean water for canning other stuff. There you go. That's interesting. What month is Catch-Up-a-thon? I don't need to know, meets, just want to mark my calendar. We've talked briefly about Catch-Up-a-thon, but not as far as setting a date for it yet. Getting ready to start reading a book. Forgot the title. It's an Irish one. Love it. Read half a book tonight. Bad Blood by John Carreyrou. So good. Nice. Yeah. Usually fall asleep by 9. I'm doing Spanish. Also trying to do math to improve my mental math skills. Well, that's cool. Are you accepting friends in Duolingo? I'm trying to learn Spanish. Yeah, sure. I don't know what my name is on there. I have a couple people I'm friends with. I don't really get the like friend thing. I don't use it for that, but what's my profile? Let's see what my name is. Oh, it's just Krista Joy 77. So you could try to find me. I've got that little avatar. Krista Joy 77. Oh, I have Turkish on there because I was going to try to do that before I went to Turkey, and it's way too hard. I ate dinner, butter chicken curry, and read 4 pages. Yum. Butter chicken curry sounds amazing. Finished all my planned middle grade, so I think I have time to read one more. The hold that came in is Westingame. I have read that, and I enjoyed it. It wasn't my favorite Newbery, but it was a good one. Usually up till 11 Pacific. Bookie Monsters, she's in Wyoming and sprints 7 to 9:30 Central Time, on Tuesdays and Thursdays. A-Star Reads is on the East Coast, but she might have some European and Australian booktubers might have sprints at a better time for East Coast, West Coast. There you go. The Weston Game is a favorite of Mary Lou. Ollie Briefcases is a great read. I read Last Contessa last year. You liked them both about the same. Okay, cool. Up until midnight Central Time. Yeah. I'm sure there are people who would appreciate it. But no worries. I get it. Like, for some reason, there are just a lot of people on the East Coast. I don't know. Kathy's reading If We Were Villains. What is the catch-up-a-thon? Leanne, Amy from Amy's Bookish Life and I do catch-up-a-thon for this will be our 4th time this year, I think. And it's just a book of the month, getting caught up on your book of the month. But you can really read anything, but we originally started it as a book of the month readathon. And it's kind of fun. It's kind of fun to like, we've done Build a Burger, we've done Build a Cookout, and we've done Build a Sundae, an ice cream sundae. And so all of the topics are different aspects of those foods. And like, you build your burger based on what you read, for example. So we have our idea. We've thrown around ideas, but haven't put anything into effect yet. There you go. Do it. That is a good question. I use StreamYard at the moment, but I might have to change because they've changed how much free hours you can have, and I don't want to pay for it because it's kind of expensive. So I'm paying for it for March, and I have to reevaluate what I'm going to do in April. This is true too. One of the things that's nice is you can always go back and participate whenever works for you. So you can just rewatch the live because they're all saved. That's right. Thank you, Andy. Nicole is her name. Is it Dusty Book Sniffers? Is that the one? I think her name is Nicole. MJ Riley. Okay, there you go for Duolingo friends. Took another little walk while I visited. Listened to my audiobook. Got you. No worries. No, I don't think Melissa has done sprints, but she has two littles at home. It's harder to do. Dusty Book Sniffers. You can never not do a catch up on that. I need it every year. I love it. Oh yeah, Coda does with Nicole. They do sprints together. There's also, I'll put the link to the sprints spreadsheet so you can always look up who's doing sprints, even if it's people you don't follow. They do a really good job of keeping up with who's doing sprints and adding them to it. You'll have to let me know what platform you switch to. I know. They changed it so that you only get 5 free hours. And I usually sprint for 3 hours at a time, which, speaking of which, we need to get into a sprint. But, oh, you do? Well, there you go, because that will help show. There's still not a lot of West Coast people, but I can't do anything about that personally. All right, let's jump back into some reading. We're going to go till 10 after. I hope that you enjoy what you read. See you in a bit. All right, all right. Come on back, everybody. How did that sprint go for you? I made it a little bit farther. I didn't really mark my spot again. She starts talking. I'm on like 77, page 77. So making good progress in Moon Garden. I'm enjoying it. She found the garden. So that's kind of fun. Doesn't really know why it's there. It's just interesting because it's set in space. It's pretty different, but I'm enjoying that. And then I also made some jar salads for this week and made a cup of tea in my middle grade March mug. Yay. Let's see. Where did I leave off? Somewhere. Let's see. Sandy just finished the new Finley Donovan book, and I'm going to go watch Trekker. Good night. She's probably long gone, and so is Kathy. Danny's here, though. Hope you're having a good evening. Currently reading one of my Battle of the Booktuber books while doing some housework. Nice. I can't wait for those. In July, right? I think is when it's coming. Reading Sunrise on the Reaping. Love. I should do a reread of The Hunger Games. It's been a few years. And kind of read them all and then read the newest one too. That would be a fun, maybe summertime project. Hello, Max. Revisiting some Who Would Win books. Love it. Hi, Liz. Reading Darker Shade of Magic. Kimberly's here. Glad you're here. Continuing to read Secret Garden. Air fried some seasoned frozen wings, had a chef salad, and 2 plastic cups of ice cream, 1 vanilla and 1 rainbow sherbet mixed together. Yum. I think I'll sleep good after reading tonight. Sounds perfect. That's fun. Hello to Max. Cav, yay for a finish. Now I only have 1 middle grade book left on my TBR, The Extremely Inconvenient Adventures of Bronte Middlestone. I hope you enjoy it. It's a fun one. Hi, Christy. I just got home a bit ago from what we thought was an awards dinner. Really, a surprise birthday party for my hubby and I. We're both turning 50 the first week of April. Well, that's fun. I love that you were actually surprised. That's so cool. And happy early birthday. Read a few pages, but cannot settle down and concentrate. Nothing's really on my mind or bother me. I just scrolled. Listen, Pamela, we have all been there. That's okay. Had some dinner, salad, and vegan chicken nuggets. Excuse me. Got to 480. Went a bit better. Got 20 pages further. Nice. On page 120, 44 pages for Kelly so far. Kathleen finished Crenshaw, making progress in Secret Garden. Feel like I should start Moon Garden. Yeah, and we're getting down to crunch time, friends. There is still time after Wednesday, but that's just when our discussion is. Like, the month doesn't end on Wednesday, obviously, but that's just when the discussion is for the 2 group reads this year. Read 30 pages. Nice. Started Prairie Lotus and I'm enjoying it. Reading Pumpkin Spice Cafe and a couple chapters into that. 14 more pages reading Outside. Love that for you. Listened to a strong female character, 3 hours plus left. Fell asleep on page 16. Gonna go to sleep. Hey, good night, Katie. I hope you have sweet dreams. Listened to a few chapters in The Lost Ticket, about to put clean sheets on the bed. It's always nice going to bed with clean sheets. That's the best. Having tea too is 61 out of 466. About 10 pages behind me. I love it. Have some overnight oats in the fridge and 2 large frittatas in the oven. Next up, chicken pizza. Is that like pizza with chicken crust? Ooh, is that what that is? Pizza sounds like pizza, so that's what made me think of it. 22 pages in for Nicole. City Spies came in. Sweet. That's one I would love to try. Finished mine. Oh, I need to do my nonfiction reading too. Now working on printing some pages for a study that I start on Tuesday. Cool. I just found BookTube and need some good ones to follow and figure out all these readathons and things that happen, right? It's so overwhelming, but I can tell you in our comments here, Lindsay's Little Library and Amanda from On the Middle Shelf, they are my good friends. Danny's on here and she has a great channel if you like more fantasy. She reads a little bit of wider than just fantasy, definitely some mysteries and some genre blends and stuff like that. But Danny has a channel. Jen, Pages in Chaos, she's in the comments. She has a great channel. Amy's Bookish Life. Amy was here. Destiny, Desi Reads is in the comments. Oh man, am I forgetting anybody? Jenny has a channel. I can't remember if I got everybody. Maybe there's other people that I'm not aware of, but there's so many. I mean, BookTube is so well populated. You can find all kinds of people. Made it to chapter 19 and 3 times lucky. I read that last year or 2 years ago, and I enjoyed that one. 4 chapters into Front Desk. I also loved Front Desk. Now I want ice cream. Cat on lap, so I could not get to my book. Read Reader's Digest magazine. Oh my word. I read Reader's Digest so much when I was a kid. Loved it. Oh yeah, Emily. Emily's here. She's got a channel. Sorry. Squirrel. I just remembered other people. 16 pages and kills well with others. Good. Happy birthday to Christy. Ate dinner, leftovers. I had leftovers today too. Not exciting at all, but it's okay. Now settled with tea. Cheers to the tea drinkers. And 2 chapters read. Good. Rosemary finished The Length of a String. Really enjoyed it. Did it make you cry? I'm curious, Rosemary. Only on page 29. I've left 5 times. I love it. Perfect, Judy. Everything is Tuberculosis was really good. Really a call to action to support international public health. Cool. Got another 25 pages into Millicent Quibb. Came in during that second sprint. I'm reading Sunrise on the Reaping. There you go. There's another channel. Mitza is pizza with ground chicken and herbs as the crust with sauce and veg as toppings. Is there a recipe for that? Angela, can you email me? booksandjams@gmail.com. I would love to get that recipe. That sounds really good. Hello, Jessie. Just hopping on reading Anne's House of Dreams, reading through the Anne of Green Gables series for middle grade March. I love it. Yes, book zealots. I love it. Waving hands wildly. I have a channel. Sorry, I'm so sorry. I forgot people. I couldn't remember everybody who's in the comments. Working on Throne of Glass tandem read. And there might be people here who haven't been commenting, but they also have channels. I'm about a third of the way through. The 2 books total about 1,500 pages. Yikes. Good night, Irene. There's over 200 people here, so I'm sure there's a lot of channels, right? I'll have to go through the comments and find channels. Thanks, everyone. Actually, haven't picked up Moon Garden yet, but I've been listening to The Lost Year. Oh, I love that one. It's really good. Libby, it's really, really good. How's the tandem read? Thank you. I appreciate it. Yes, I did cry at the end of Length of a String. Haven't started Moon Garden either. Well, I've just started tonight. I mean, I do listen at increased speed. It's available on my Hoopla and Jen's Hoopla, but we're both East Coasters. I don't know if that makes a difference. I'm 20% done in the book and I just started tonight. So it goes pretty quick. It goes pretty quick. I'm going to reread The Nevermore, so I'm refreshed for the new book. I know that video that I just put out, a Goodreads still has it marked as a April release, but other places have it as a June release. So I might have put the wrong date. I don't know. It's coming out this spring. So Silverborn is the 4th book in the Nevermore series. I might need to reread them as well because I don't remember much. Watching the middle grade March rec video helped me find new booktubers. Yeah, that's a great resource as well. And past years, middle grade March recommendations videos. I have another one that's like that I did in October of Laugh Out Loud books, and that has a ton of great booktubers in it. Yeah, look for just booktube collab videos because that's going to include a lot of people that you might enjoy following. And this year for the middle grade March collab, I used people I haven't used in any other collab video. So it's like all new to me or newer channels or new to me channels. So happy with my progress. And Paul Effects switching to Dead Woman Walking by Sharon Bolton. A new start. Fun. Yeah, I agree. It's so beautiful. Thank you. In a few months, I want to start Way of Kings. I'm looking forward to a chunker. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel in April. I'm looking forward to reading diving into like a deeper, longer read, just because I read so many. I mean, all of these are what I've read so far this month, plus a few more that are out of those stacks because I just did my April TBR video today. But really going to try to stay awake tonight. But Krista, your voice is so soothing. I usually crash and wake up hours later when the live has ended. Oh man, Jesse. I mean, thank you. I put you right to sleep. If you search the hashtag booktube, hashtag, some people use it in their videos. I do. I'm reading this series for the first time too. I like the tandem read and don't find it difficult to follow. I say go for it. Sweet. I finished Rhythm of War this month. I think Silverborn might have different. Oh, that might be an issue too. So maybe the April date is for the UK. And is it coming out first over there? I don't know. I don't understand that kind of stuff, but I checked on Goodreads and it said April 24th or whatever. I picked the 24th. April something. I don't know. No, it's earlier in the month. Whatever. It's coming out soon. It's been pushed back for years. So I'm ready for it. All right, let's go ahead and dive into another sprint. 32, 42, 50, 52. Let's just go till 55. I've got one of those. 33 minutes. Sounds good? Sounds good to me. All right. I'm going to stick with Moon Garden. Got to make some good progress. Happy reading, everybody. See you in about half an hour. All right, all right. Come on back, my friends. How did that sprint go for everybody? I made it up to chapter 15, page 118. 118 out of 361. Not bad. What percentage is that? Let's see. If I open this. 32% of the book complete. Not bad. Another sprint. I might get halfway tonight. Close to it. We'll see. And then I'll have nap times during work for the next couple of days. So I'll have some good time to finish it up. But I'm still, I need to do my nonfiction. I did a little bit of Duolingo that time too, just to make sure I'm not going to go down a league. And I did see some of you guys who are also on Duolingo found me. Okay, so far there's one person below me. I moved up one more. So I should be good. We'll see. And I accepted the friend request, I guess it's called, on Duo. Let's see. Next, I also need to upload. I'm doing a weekend vlog every weekend this month, and so I need to upload all my clips. I haven't even gotten started with that. Let's see. Oh yeah, I said that. That's where we left off. So, hello, Irish Washerwoman. Just arrived, starting Janine Cummins' American Dirt, latest. Speak to me of, she wrote American Dirt. Her latest one is Speak to Me of Home, about 3 women in Puerto Rico during a hurricane. Wow. I've never heard of that one. Excuse me. Emily's excellent epics. Emily, have I told you that I like your name change? I do like it very much. It fits you so well. Let's see. Hopping off, Jeannie. Good night. You're probably long gone. Read a little bit, had to walk the dog before it got dark. Library doesn't care if you read all of them. They have a quota fill. It's so true. I know. I was planning this month, and I might still do it. I do have to go pick up a couple holds at one of my libraries, except I didn't want to do it at that library. But I was planning to go and just look for some middle grade that look good, like just cover buys, and do a little library haul of some not unpopular, but ones that we don't normally talk about all the time. But then I thought I might do that instead with try a chapter of ones on my shelf that I've never talked about. So I don't know. I might still do both, but time is running out. The month is coming to an end. I got ready for bed, read some picture books, gonna say goodnight. Good night, Amy. Think I'm off to start winding down for the evening. Yay, Danny. Glad you popped in. Hope you have a good week as well. Listen to some of my audiobook, Persuasion. That's my favorite Austen book. Read some nonfiction, Down Girl by Kate Mann. Made it to chapter 3 of Bayou Book Thief. There is some fun humor, and the main character has an interesting hobby of collecting old cookbooks from decades past. That's kind of fun. Sarah, what's up, girl? Made it to chapter 19 in Secret Garden. Love. Just started The Queen of Sugar Hill, which is the book for the Together We Read book club between libraries all over the U.S. That's cool. Oh, excuse me. Here we go. Here comes the yawns. 4 chapters for PJ. Had some dinner and got a little farther in Good Dirt. Liz got to page 190. Holly read a chapter. 15 more pages for Molly. Had to put the kid to bed. Read a couple chapters of Moon Garden. Good job, Kelly. Joanna got the kids ready for bed. It was a kids get ready for bed sprint. I'm on chapter 6. So far, really enjoying it. Good. Leanne made it to 22 and 3 times lucky. 20 pages read for Suzanne. On track to finish tonight. Woo woo. 40 more pages in. 1 more sprint will set me up to finish the book tomorrow. Perfect. Heading to bed for Nicole. You are so welcome. Thanks for hanging out for a bit. Kelly read 27 pages, folded and put away laundry, got ready for bed. Should make it to 50% tonight. Sweet. 66% in Moon Garden. 39 of Prairie Lotus. Falling asleep to heading to bed. Good night, all. Good night, Jen. I'm gonna see you this week. Yay. I'm gonna see Jen when I go to New York. Woo woo. Up to chapter 10, page 150. Completing this chapter on the last sprint will switch to Storm of Locusts by Rebecca Rowanhorse. Nice. I know I ended that sprint by ending a chapter. So like I got to chapter 15. So I will start the next sprint by reading my nonfiction pages. Where did that book go? Oh, there it is. I have too many books around me I need to put away. So I'm going to start the next sprint by reading my 10 pages in The Story of Mankind, and then I'll get back into Moon Garden. Since I've been slacking off a little with my nonfiction, I need to get back into the groove of that because it's something I want to continue even after the 75 days. Started Moon Garden, spent most of the sprint encouraging my kiddo to stay in bed and try to fall asleep. A weekend vlog, woo woo. I know, I haven't even started editing, so I doubt it'll go up tomorrow. It'll probably go up Tuesday morning. Finally set to read, got about 10% more done, and I have the game on in the background. Ate my dinner during that sprint, made some ground turkey taco meat, listened to more of The Lost Ticket. I love having taco meat just like ready to go. Made it to page 36 in Counterculture. Persuasion and Emma are my favorite. Yeah, Emma is a fun one too. Persuasion is definitely my favorite, and then probably Pride and Prejudice. So basic, but I love it. Just started The Secret of Honey Cake by Kimberly Newton Fusco. You are welcome. It's such a good name. It's a perfect name for your channel. Got to page 500, going to have a snack so I can take some pain meds. Good plan. Read a couple chapters in Anne's House of Dreams. Now I need to hang up and fold a load of laundry. Read some of Westing Game. Excuse me. Oh, they're so different because Mona Lisa Vanishes is a nonfiction and Westing Game is a mystery. So they're very different. Westing Game is super short, so it should be a quicker read. And Mona Lisa Vanishes is just a very interesting. I loved the way that it was set up. I loved learning. I learned a lot about a bunch of different things related to Italy and Da Vinci and the Mona Lisa itself. So it was very interesting. They're hard to compare though. It's like not even apples and oranges. It's like fruits and vegetables. They're very different. Halfway through Tattooist of Auschwitz, my first sprint. Woohoo! Yes, I know. Me too. 50 pages left of Emily Wilde. I'm determined to finish tonight. Yes, you're getting so close, Katie. 2 chapters for Cassie. Ended up spending that sprint opening cards and gifts from today with your hubby. Overwhelmed by people's kind words and generosity. Oh, I love that, Christy. I just think it's so fun. I had my friends in Massachusetts gave me a surprise. They surprised me with a 40th birthday when I turned 40, obviously. And it was just a total surprise. I did not at all see it coming. And they made it a bookish party, which was so cool. I still have some of the, well, not very many, but I have some of the decorations. They used Scrabble tiles all over the house. Like it was at my friend's house and they used Scrabble tiles all over the house. My friend Brooke made the cake and she made it like two sheet cakes next to each other and she like carved it so it's like an open book and she decorated it to be like a book. It was the coolest. It was the coolest party. And it is almost overwhelming when you get to open and just see, you just feel so loved. I'm glad that you and your husband get to experience that and feel so loved and special for your 50th. That's really nice. I haven't read the other book, but I loved The Westing Game. It is a product of its time. So that's a bit problematic, but I love the mystery. You know, it's funny because I read books now sometimes and I'm just like, I wonder in the future what we will look back at and say, oh yeah, that's just a product of its time. I'm so curious what it's going to be because we're always growing and changing and learning different things. And I don't know, it'll be interesting to read or to be a reader in the future looking back and be like, oh, that was just a product of its time. Layla is very excited to watch your vlog this weekend. Oh man, she has to skip ahead to Sunday because I just did that part of it today. Stay tuned for everyone who doesn't know what I'm talking about. Good night, Kelly. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Vaughn. I love it. All right. Oh, excuse me. Big yawns. Big yawns. Let's go ahead. This will probably be our last sprint because I'm getting tired. So let's go until, let me think. Let's go till 40. We'll do 34 minutes. And then, yeah, we'll have time to sign off and say goodnight and make plans for when we're going to see each other again. Or let me see, or to see in the future what books are still, yeah, like what's going to stand the test of time. That's so curious. My book party. Disney, Fab Five, and hockey gear because I'm a huge Disney fan and my hubby plays ice hockey and is a huge Penguins fan. Fun, Pittsburgh Penguins. I love it. So nice. Okay. Happy reading, and this will be the last one. So get it all in that you can. When we'll be back here in a few minutes. All right, friends. How did that last sprint go? I am 41% into Moon Garden. So made decent progress. And I also, that sprint, read 10 pages of my nonfiction, and I added my April books, Flip and Roll TBR, to my journal. And I'm currently uploading clips from Friday and Saturday. And then once those come through, I'll do Sunday. Sometimes it doesn't like it when I try to do too many at once. But how did that last sprint go for everybody? Did I mark? Okay. Pam got to page 100. Off to bed. Good night, Pam. Good night, Victoria. Good night, Emily's probably, you guys are all probably gone. Liz is probably gone as well. Thanks for hanging out, Vaughn. I think that is close to where we've the end of that sprint. Made my decision. Mona Lisa Vanishes has definitely grabbed my attention. Good. This will be my last middle grade for March. Sweet. Thanks for the sprints. You're very welcome, Talonda. Read 3.5 chapters of Dial A for Aunties. Pretty fun. Pretty good. I'm enjoying it. Excuse me. I would like to read that series too, because I really like the Vera Wong book by Jessie, the same author, Jessie Q Sutanto. Definitely time to hit the hay. Me too. I've been staying up late the last couple of nights, and so I'm definitely ready to go to bed as well. You are so welcome for sprints. 5 chapters into Moon Garden, 14 into Secret Garden, and finished Crenshaw. Successful night for certain. Love that. Got another couple of chapters in Bayou Book Thief, and true to the New Orleans setting, the elderly society ladies are now spiking their tea with bourbon. Perfect. Still working. Read the first 4 chapters of Life Cycle of the Common Octopus, and they're here and there, showered and ready for bed. Oh, excuse me. I'm in the middle of chapter 24 now. Finished my chapter at 33%. Perfect. You're so welcome. 5 chapters for PJ, 17 more pages for Molly, 50 pages. Made it past 50%. Woohoo! Definitely liking the book. You're welcome, Kelly. Melissa got to 196 of Good Dirt. You're welcome, Sarah. Good love getting some good reading in to end the weekend. Me too. Thanks, Judy. Omar fed the cats, got myself a snack, and brushed my teeth. We'll read until I fall asleep. Sounds like a plan. Good night, Suzanne. I'll finish before bed, seeing it's only 9 o'clock there. Thanks for the evening of reading. You're welcome. Thank you for hanging out. I must read Moon Garden tomorrow and Tuesday. It's going pretty quickly, so I think you'll be able to do it for sure. Have read 152 of 672 of Beach Town. Got a bit done. So far, so good. Have a good night, maybe. Thanks for the sprints, Joanna. Have a good night as well. And read 2 more chapters in Secret Garden, 2/3 of the way through the book. Good night, Kat. Was planning to get to part 3, but that will have to wait till tomorrow. I hope you can join in as well. Didn't read, but I'll head to bed and read a while now. Good night, Sarah. Love ya. 21 chapters of Moon Garden. Thank you. You're welcome. A for Aunties is pretty funny. Sweet. I appreciate you guys. I love hanging out with you every other week. You're welcome. And there's a new Vera Wong. I know. I have it on my NetGalley. Definitely would love to get to that one. Thanks, Melissa. Thanks, Kirsten. Woo woo. Made it halfway through Moon Garden today. Might stay up a little longer to get to page 200. I will not be staying up any longer. So as soon as these videos go through, I don't know actually if they did, because my phone just went to sleep, so I don't think it's doing it anymore. I might have to do fewer at a time. Sometimes my AirDrop doesn't like it. Maybe if I plug my phone in, then maybe it'll work better. We'll see. Great way to end the weekend in my favorite corner of the internet. I love it. 2 more chapters for Kim. Got half a dozen or so of your recommendations. Now I just have to read them. Love it. Have to stay up and finish 3 times. Lucky. Hopefully you're pretty close. Cool. Was able to read a bit in all 3 of my books. Love it. You guys are awesome. I will have a vlog for you coming up of this weekend. And oh yeah, I need to do my final clip for that before I go to bed. And then I filmed my TBR for April, so that will be coming out later this week probably. And then I still want to do a try a chapter, I think, instead of the library. I don't know when. I don't have time to go to the library this week. So I'll have to do the try a chapter instead because I can spread that out over a couple days of just some middle grade that I've never talked about before other than a haul. So those are some things that are coming up to wrap up. And the middle grade March discussion for Moon Garden and Secret Garden will be on the middle grade March channel on Wednesday night. So should be a good end of year month for everybody, I hope. Leanne just has 40 pages left. Awesome. Thank you for hanging out, Mamie. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for spending